What's up, explorers? Welcome back to the Sphere Uncut, where we don't just travel the world, we taste it. And today, we're diving fork first into some of the strangest, wildest, and downright weirdest foods from every corner of the globe. Now, I'm not talking about your everyday dishes that are kind of different. No. These are the foods that make you pause, hesitate, maybe even question your life choices. But hey, that's where the adventure lives, right? So buckle up, because by the end of this video, you might discover your next favorite dish or something you'll never unsee. Let's go. Balut, Philippines. Balut is a fertilized duck egg that has been incubated for about 14 to 21 days, meaning inside that shell is not just yolk, it is a partially developed duck embryo. Yeah, you heard that right. Locals crack it open, sip the broth, then eat the whole thing. Bones, beak, feathers, and all. It is considered a protein-packed street snack and even an aphrodisiac. Flavor-wise, it is rich and savory, kind of like chicken soup. If chicken soup stared back at you first. 2. Casu Marzu, Sardinia, Italy. This might look like regular cheese, but it's anything but. Casu Marzu is a traditional Sardinian cheese infested with live maggots. The larvae are intentionally introduced to break down the fats, creating a super soft, almost liquid texture. And yes, you eat it with the maggots still alive. Some people even cover their eyes while eating because the larvae can jump. I wish I was joking. Is it safe? That is debated. Is it unforgettable? Absolutely. Next up, we head to Iceland for something truly intense. Hakarl is fermented Greenland shark meat. Fresh shark meat is actually toxic, but Icelanders figured out a way to cure it. They bury the meat underground for months, then hang it to dry. The result is a smell often compared to ammonia, or to be honest, strong cleaning chemicals. People say the trick is not to smell it before eating. Good luck with that. 4. Fried tarantulas, Cambodia. If you're afraid of spiders, maybe skip ahead. In Cambodia, fried tarantulas are a popular snack. They are deep fried with garlic and salt until crispy on the outside and soft on the inside. The legs are crunchy, like chips. But the body? That's where things get interesting. Soft, sometimes gooey. This became popular during times of food scarcity, but today it's a cultural delicacy and a tourist dare. Surströmming, Sweden, Europe. This might be the most infamous food on the list. Surströmming is fermented Baltic Sea herring, and it is known as one of the smelliest foods in the world. The fermentation continues inside the can, which is why it often bulges. Opening it indoors is a rookie mistake. People literally open these cans outside to avoid the smell taking over their homes. As for taste, it is salty, sour, and extremely powerful. 6. Mopan worms, Southern Africa? Time to head to Africa. Mopan worms are actually caterpillars, harvested from mopan trees and either dried or cooked fresh. They're packed with protein, like seriously packed, and are a staple in many regions. Texture? Chewy. Flavor? Earthy, smoky, sometimes compared to beef jerky. Honestly, this one might be more approachable than it looks. 7. Century egg, China, Asia. Don't worry, it's not actually 100 years old. Century eggs are preserved in a mixture of clay, ash, salt, and rice hulls for weeks or months. The result is a dark, jelly-like egg white and a creamy greenish yolk with a strong, pungent flavor. It smells intense, but the taste is surprisingly smooth and rich. Think of it as an acquired taste with a dramatic presentation. 8. Escamoles, Mexico, North America. These might look like rice, but they are actually ant larvae. Escamoles are harvested from agave plants and are often sautéed with butter, garlic, and spices. They have even been called insect caviar. They are nutty, slightly buttery, and honestly pretty delicious. This is one of those dishes where the idea is weirder than the experience. 9. Witchetty grubs, Australia. Down under, we've got witchetty grubs, large white larvae that have been a staple in indigenous Australian diets for thousands of years. They can be eaten raw or lightly cooked. Raw, they taste like almonds. Cooked, they're more like scrambled eggs. It's one of the oldest surviving traditional foods on Earth. 10. Rocky Mountain oysters, United States. And finally, a classic curveball. Despite the name, these are not oysters. They're bull testicles, typically breaded and deep fried, popular in parts of the American West, especially at festivals. Crispy on the outside, tender on the inside, and definitely a conversation starter. So there you have it, 10 weird foods from around the world that challenge what we think of as normal. But here's the thing, what's weird to one culture is completely ordinary to another. Food is history, it's survival, it's identity. And if you really want to understand a place, sometimes you got to be willing to take that first bite. So tell me, which one would you try already? And which one is a hard pass? Drop it in the comments, and if you want more wild adventures, hidden gems, and untold stories from around the globe, hit that subscribe button and join the journey here on the Sphere Uncut. Until next time, stay curious, stay bold, and never stop exploring.